Hello everyone! So today we're going to make sandpaper letters. No, you don't need to use sandpaper, but you can use anything that really has a texture. I'm going to be using rice and glitter just because you can feel the difference with your two fingers of where to trace the letter. But you can use anything. You can use sand, you can use lentils, you could use coins if it's what you have available. It's up to you what you use. I'm going to show you what I did. First, I want to tell you that I'm going to add these letters to Google Drive if you just want to print them out instead of writing them out yourself. I didn't have a printer, so I used this. 2 different colored pieces of paper, glue stick, scissors, pens, and rice. I first got my piece of paper and cut it into squares. Then, I wrote down a letter to start with and put my glue inside the letter. My purple glue made it very easy to see where I was putting glue, so when my rice is on top, it was known where it was going to be. Then I put my rice on top of my glue before it dried and patted it down generously. I let it sit for a moment and dry, and then voila! We made a sandpaper letter using rice. If you're going to make vowels, please use a different color because vowels are different than consonants. But it's the same process, putting glue down, sand or rice on top, patting it down all over the letter and the glue, letting it dry, and letting the extra bits fall off. If you want, you can use any other kind of thing that would be a different texture. I had some glitter laying around, so I used that for one of my letters as well, because the texture is rough compared to the smoothness of the paper. Now I had a fancy D. The way that you properly use sandpaper letters is you get your left hand, place it down, and then get 2 fingers of your right hand and trace the letter. You can make all different kinds of letters, but just please remember your vowels are a different color than your consonants. And that's how you make them. You don't have to make them all at once. It probably will be a lot easier if you only make 2 or 3 at a time, so you can have a lesson while you do that. If you have a f sound, then you should go and try and find something that starts with f. And remember that we use our 2 fingers to trace, only 2, and we use our left hand to place it on the other side of our letter. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out to me. I'll see you next time.